Hi guys, I'm back. Yeah, I've not posted a video for quite a while. I know that. So I'm really sorry. I've just been so busy with real life stuff like my PGCE application form that took way longer than it should have done. I had to do the personal statement and choose the universities I wanted to apply for, and it took a long time. But finally that's done, so yay. I'm just waiting on my referee to write my reference. Also, work's been really stressful as well because we've had a supply teacher in for the past 2 weeks, so I've had to sort of work twice as hard to try and help the teacher out, and make sure that we have everything ready each day. So yeah, it's been busy and stressful, and I've just really not felt like making videos. And on top of that, I've had the vlogging equivalent of writer's block where I've not really known what to talk about in my videos. Recently, everyone's been talking about things like steampunk and My Little Pony and conventions like Expo, and I just have no input on those topics at all. So on top of that, after my last video, I got the impression that almost nobody was actually watching my videos, and that just kind of made it even more difficult to get motivated to make a video each week because it was like, well, what's the point? And I remember asking the guys if they wanted to just like kind of meet up for lunch or something, just because they'd be in London for the Expo convention and I live in London, so it would have been kind of cool. But obviously, yeah, everyone was way too busy and they didn't get to see the video. And and I heard the Expo was really busy as well, so I do completely understand. I do, but at the time I was like a bit like, oh, okay, fair enough. Anyway, I'm back now, and we have a topic for this week, so hooray! Um, just like Sarah did, I'm going to do 30 facts about me. All through my school life, I have hated maths, and I'm absolutely terrible at it. I have never had a filling. However, I do have really wonky teeth because I took my retainer off sooner than I was told to. I've only ever had one boyfriend, and that's my current one. I didn't have my first kiss until I was 16. I had been to 8 different primary schools before I was 15 years old. I have never broken a bone. I find it impossible to keep my room tidy for more than a few days. Seriously, I just can't keep things tidy. I have naturally wavy hair. And when I was a teenager, I had really, really frizzy hair and I used to get bullied because of it. I love water. Streams, rivers, waterfalls, lakes, they make me happy. And one day I will live by one of those things, and I will sit out and I will just look at the water, see how it glistens, put my feet in it, and I will just be very, very happy. When I was really young, I wanted to be a dolphin trainer. When I got to be about teenager, I wanted to be either a lawyer, a teacher, or an interior designer. I started smoking and drinking alcohol when I was 16. They were two big, big mistakes. My biggest achievement has been getting my first class Bachelor of Science in Psychology. I really, really worked hard on that. My first job was when I graduated from university, and it was in Next, which is a big clothing shop, and I hated it. I have struggled with low self-esteem, depression, and anxiety since I was about 13. And it pretty much took over my whole life up until recently. I studied abroad in Canada for 4 months, and I really wish I'd stayed longer. My favorite color is red, but I also really love purple, blue, and green. I'm really good at losing things. When I was younger, I used to lose my gloves, my scarves, umbrellas, coats, jumpers, anything that I had to look after, I would lose it, because I'm really very forgetful. But I am better now. French, history, and English literature were my favourite subjects at secondary school. My first ever fanfiction ship was Monica and Chandler from Friends. The first CD I bought was Bewitched, their first album. I have been vegetarian since I was 12, and since then I have never intentionally eaten meat, and I never ever intend to in the future. I never wear matching socks. If my socks ever do match, it's completely by accident. I used to take piano lessons when I was 9 years old. I didn't take them very long. I didn't actually even complete my grade 1 exam because we moved house again and I had to stop having lessons. I have never wet the bed ever, even when I was a kid. That's what my parents tell me anyway. I have a slight phobia of pigeons and seagulls, and if I see them getting too close to me, and flying over my head, I duck and kind of freak out a little bit. I am definitely a cat person. I absolutely love cats. And I intend to get quite a few of them when we get our own house one day in the future. However, I've also had rabbits and I've had hamsters, but I didn't get along too well with either of them. When I was a kid, I ate paper. I first got glasses when I was 12, and I went a whole week without wearing them because I was too scared that everybody would make fun of me. So there you have it. That's 30 facts about me. Perhaps not that exciting facts, but just kind of the only things I could think of off the top of my head just before I made this video. Right, just before I go, I'll show you the cardigan that I made. It's a bit rubbish, really. It's very, very basic, no shaping around the neckline or anything, and I've got about 1,000 of these ends to kind of sew into it because I decided to make it stripy, which is really stupid. And then I'm going to make a hat, just a little cream hat, maybe with a flower on for the baby. So yay, baby clothes. And tomorrow I go to work, and I can't be bothered with work. I am trying to teach 7-year-olds to crochet, and I got nowhere last week. So we're going to go back to the very, very beginning, and I'm going to try and teach them how to do a slip knot. And then we're going to see if we can hold the crochet hook and the yarn properly. And then we're going to sort of attempt to crochet. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try my best. Oh dear. Alright, well, see you guys next week, okay? Have a good week, and I look forward to all your videos. Bye bye.